Yeah.
When Jay said the line in Picasso Baby, yes, because we've talked about that. We have a history that supersedes music, and we know how this business works. We sit back and we laugh at those rumors. We laugh at that. I think he began to feel the pressure because people were saying my age, the age thing. She was 15, 14. She was 15, 14. And after a while, that gets to a person. The Jay I know, the Sean I know, never comes out of.
And then Diddy, that whole empire crumbling got a lot of y'all scared because your favorite rapper was sleeping with a 15-year-old. But listen, here's the deal.
But I remember, right, when Foxy and Jay-Z had, what's that, Be Good?
I'll Be.
I'll
Yeah,
Be?
that was a good one.
Okay, Foxy was the star of that. Jay-Z was standing in the corner, wringing his hands, talking about, okay, all right, what do I do next? Okay, like all that. And then, you know, this was allegedly a romantical thing. It's all right, I'll say alleged, but we know. Yeah, she hit it before Beyonce. Allegedly.
I don't know what kind of prediction Cat Williams made, but he was spot on. Jay-Z and Diddy are both caught up in a serious lawsuit, and things aren't looking good for Jay-Z and his family, the Carters. While people are praising Cat Williams for calling this out, let's not forget that before him, it was Solange who first warned Beyoncé to walk away after she confronted Jay-Z in that infamous elevator incident. Now things have really flipped. Even Foxy Brown, who's always stood by Jay-Z, is suddenly turning against him. Foxy was close to Jay-Z since she was 15 and knows a lot about his past and his connection with Diddy. With Diddy in legal trouble and locked up, more people are speaking out about his actions, and it's becoming clear that some celebrities, including Jay-Z, might have been aware of or involved in Diddy's behavior. Foxy Brown, who started working with Jay-Z as a teenager, knows exactly what went on in the 90s and early 2000s. They collaborated on the song Ain't No back in 1994, though it wasn't released until 1996, and Jay-Z helped launch Foxy's career, even writing tracks for her debut album Il Na Na. At that time, Foxy was just 16, rapping lyrics that were questionable for someone her age. Now, with all the stories coming out and Foxy Brown's perspective, people are left wondering just how deep Jay-Z's relationship with Diddy really went. Who got the LSP on the planet Sugar Walls, coming down ninjas, can't stand it, first the mansion, then the yacht sound, paper straight cash, get got bloodhounds trying to hunt down the brown fox. It was no secret that Foxy Brown and Jay-Z were secretly involved back in the day. Jay-Z was paying for her wigs, lashes, and nails, taking her on fancy vacations, and spoiling her with designer clothes, all while she was still in high school. One of Foxy's former classmates even said, quote, "He used to pick her up when she went to high school. She went to my school, John Dewey, then BCA, then Westinghouse night classes. He used to pull up to Westinghouse for her. Bidgie Def used to pick her up too. But they were legit friends. Everyone knew her and Jay were together. What Jay-Z was doing with Foxy Brown was so obvious that even Nas called it out in his song Ether, saying, Foxy got you hot, 'cause you kept your face in her. What you think? You're getting girls now, 'cause of your looks?" Jay-Z and Foxy stopped working together around 1999, which was also when Jay-Z began publicly dating Beyoncé. Because Foxy had been connected to Jay-Z's world for so long, she also became close with Diddy in the 90s. Rumors say Foxy, Jay-Z, and Diddy often went clubbing and partying together, which gave her first-hand insight into Diddy's lifestyle and how he was taking advantage of people. She was around during the early days of Bad Boy Records and Rockefeller Records, so she knew a lot about what was happening behind the scenes. At one point, the feds reportedly called Foxy Brown as a witness because she was one of the few people who could shed light on what really happened around Tupac's death. When Jay-Z realized he couldn't control Foxy as she got older, he allegedly blacklisted her with the help of Diddy. Rumor has it he forced her to sign multiple gag orders to stop her from speaking negatively about him or revealing anything they did together. Even without Foxy saying much, there are still plenty of stories about them. Jay-Z allegedly gave her multiple STDs, and there's talk of a tape showing Foxy, Jay-Z, and Jamie Foxx in a threesome. Foxy reportedly kept the tape, but shortly after Jay-Z cut her off, the tape mysteriously disappeared from her home.
Allegedly a romantical thing. It's all right, I'll say alleged, but we know. Yeah, she hit it before Beyonce. See, I'm not a reader. Like, this is not necessarily a book that I would read, but this is a book that I would hear on tape.
Now that the allegations against Diddy have come out, it seems like Jay-Z's turn is coming too. Foxy Brown, who always claimed she'd stay loyal to Jay-Z, is starting to speak out, but that loyalty clearly doesn't extend to Diddy. She said, "My story will shock you to your core. I don't play victim, but I had to step away for a minute for my sanity, or I would have been dead." Not long after, she posted another message on her Instagram story saying, "It's about to really get crazy." Now that Jay-Z is about to face an official lawsuit, Foxy made another cryptic post on Instagram. Sources close to her say Diddy and Jay-Z are finally starting to face the consequences of all the harm they caused. While Diddy never messed with Foxy, since Jay-Z already had that covered, she was still friends with many artists, both men and women, who were exploited by Diddy. Foxy saw firsthand the lengths Diddy would go to in order to get what he wanted. Because she's so respected in the Black community, and as an artist, people are ready to hear what she has to say.
He signed an NDA and he's still paying her and her mother's bills right now. If anyone should be ashamed, it should be Inga. All of those diseases that she contracted from all of that unprotected sex with him. And I'm not saying alleged. You say allegedly. I'm not, because I know it to be true. She had sex with my cousin right after that. She burned him. She set the numbers for the CDC in Philly on a new high at 15, 16, 17 years old. She was running all around Philadelphia because Jay-Z promised her that they could be, normal when she wasn't with Corrupt. Corrupt was a fake boyfriend, which is why when they tried to use her to say that she was actually in the car and there with Keepy D and all of that, I'm like, that girl wasn't even there. These women are pawns.
Solange is also causing a stir because she's never been okay with the nonsense from the start. While things between her and Jay-Z may have calmed down, Solange has distanced herself from the family. She rarely hangs out with them, skips their events, and just stays in her own lane. Knowing how the Knowles-Carter family operates, we don't really need an explanation for why she keeps her distance. Whenever people ask her about Jay-Z, she avoids the topic, and sources say she's never been happy about her sister's marriage to him. A big part of that is because she hasn't liked the people Jay-Z surrounds himself with or the ones he's introduced to Beyonce.
Is different. Allegedly. Solange is different. She's old school Southern, and she loves her big sister even when her big sister makes mistakes.
Jay-Z was close friends with R. Kelly, had ties to Jeffrey Epstein, and was tightly connected with Diddy. The two of them often attended each other's events and did a lot of business together. Now that Diddy has been arrested, it's rumored that Solange is just waiting for Jay-Z to have his own downfall. When Jay-Z was named in a lawsuit involving the mistreatment of a 13-year-old girl alongside Diddy, he released a statement saying he would fight for himself and his family. But to many, Jay-Z is just showing the same ego and pride Diddy did before the Cassie video surfaced, and look where that got Diddy. Solange has been watching everything unfold, and even though Jay-Z is her sister's husband, she reportedly doesn't feel the slightest bit sorry for him or Diddy. Fans are also backing her up, saying, quote, "Now Jay-Z has been besties with Diddy for about 30 years. Chronological to assume that his hands are completely clean from Diddy's filth." Other commented, Diddy said, "He can't host Rock Nation brunch in prison alone. He needs his partner." Another commented, "Jay-Z was close friends with R. Kelly, Diddy, and Harvey Weinstein. Now there is suddenly no way he could be a predator, LMAO." But what do you guys think? Will Foxy Brown actually speak out directly against Jay-Z? Or is that something that'll never happen? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe.